What is up, you guys? Welcome to the beginning of something super beautiful. I don't know if I want to call this a series or more so a concept. This is something I've been thinking about for the past 3 years. And for me, if I've been thinking about it for this long, I need to put it into action. This speaks to me because when I was coming out of a dark place, I couldn't shake this, right? But I was hesitant to start because I wanted it to be so much more than a podcast with the rise of so many podcasts. So that's why I'm not claiming it to be just that. But I have hopes that this can be so much more than that. So let's get started. So as I shared, this is something I've been pondering for the past 3 years. So I guess you could call this my baby, a passion project. And if you don't know, the title of this episode is taken by lyrics in a song by Kendrick Lamar called Poetic Justice. That line always stuck out to me because I felt like I was the flower that was blooming in a dark room. Trying to push through and stay positive and gracious during hard times that truly make you want to do the opposite shows strength in the best way. But not strength in a way that some may deem as aggressive, but more so steady. And being able to do that is truly beautiful, especially when everything tells you to do the opposite. And the line is so beautiful to me. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? It sounds like he's asking you a question, like, do you believe that something beautiful can come from a hard time, a hard place? And I know that me and so many of us, hopefully watching this video, or you may know someone that's been through some hard times, something beautiful can come from a dark place. And honestly, I want to shout out the ones that are experiencing tough times right now. I think we all experience silent battles that we do not talk about. And to show up in the world and not act on what has hurt you is so beautiful, because a lot of the pain in the world stems from hurt people. If you know the phrase hurt people, that's why a lot of the violence, and the pain goes on in this world. But to show up in a way that's like, you know what, I'm going to choose something different. I'm going to choose to love. I'm going to choose peace. I'm going to choose to speak to this person the way I want to be spoken to. That's important. And please continue to be a light, because the pain that we experience does not need to shape our reality. Yes, it is a part of our story, but it is just a chapter. And that's one way I like to look at my life, truly. Like, this is just a chapter in my book. Even though I'm in it and it's difficult, this is a chapter. There's going to be a point in time when I look back at this and I laugh, I smile. I'm like, damn, I can't believe this happened, But I would say look for the lesson in this, and it's easier said than done. Trust me, it's easier said than done. But there's a verse in the Bible, I'm not sure where, but it's called Count It All Joy. And it's about taking the moments that may seem hard and looking for the good in it. And honestly, like I said, it's easier said than done, because looking back at my life, sometimes I feel like I'm in a telenovela. I will go through things that I'm like, yo, this is happening to me right now, bro. What? But truly, I know when I'm out of these situations, and I've lived in situations where I hated it. I hated what was going on. I disliked the people around me. I wish I can change my reality, but it was easier said than done, because sometimes you are in situations that you can't change, in a moment. But what I've learned from those places and spaces, whether that was about myself or about my environment, I take those with me now. Like that's a part of my story. I'm not gonna, like I said, that's not me, but that's a part of my story, and I look for the beautiful thing in it. For starters, I want to say thank you for listening to me share my thoughts. This is the beginning of something so beautiful, also known as There's Room to Bloom. If you guys have any thoughts, opinions, statements on this topic, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. As I said, I want this to be more than just a podcast. Like this truly can be a voice of reason, a safe haven, where you come to gain new perspective, all that. So this is the beginning. I don't want to keep you guys too long because it is Easter Sunday if you guys are watching it on the day of. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Until next time, Masani.